Hey, what's good everyone? It's Abe here, and in this video I'm gonna show you exactly the follow-up formula, what to say after your first cold call ever, okay? With the homeowner basically. The money isn't in the first call, it's in the follow-up. Most agents think that first call is where the magic happens, but the truth right now is the first call just opens the door. The follow-up is actually where the listings are won. That's basically it. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you exactly what to say after every and each first call that you have with the homeowner to create the momentum instead of letting the leads to go cold. Okay. So second thing, which is maybe the first thing at the same time that I want to speak about, it's basically why most agents lose leads after their first call. Which is, I have three reasons right now. Which is, the first one is they don't actually have a clear follow-up plan. They call once, they wait after that. They don't actually follow up with them. They don't follow up as with the value that they actually have to do. Okay, and homeowners forget them within just 48 hours. And the second thing, it's the follow up actually with the pressure. They follow up with the pressure instead of the value. Okay, are you ready yet? It kills the trust. Okay, you don't have to do that. You have to follow up with value. Okay, to make them remember you and feel comfortable with talking to you because you give them value. They have no structure, okay, no timing, no reason for the follow-up, and no progression as well, okay, because a lead is most vulnerable right after the first call. So how you follow up determines every and each thing, okay. It's how you actually create the relationship, the future relationship, or the future like trust between you and the homeowner as well. And third thing I want to speak about, which is the core principle, okay, move the relationship one step forward. Your follow-up should actually have just one goal, okay. It's basically to advance the relationship without overwhelming the homeowner. It's to make it super comfortable with them, that they're actually okay, I'm super cool, I'm getting value, there is nothing wrong with that. They feel that in their unconscious or their subconscious mind. You're not trying to force a meeting, get a commitment, close to the listing. You just like stay remembered, okay, and stay relevant and stay welcome with them, because every follow-up should feel like a natural continuation of the first conversation. You continue everything, you're not ending it there and start like to ask them, and then to ask them once again and to ask them like third times, or it's not working right now anymore. And the fourth thing, which is basically the three types of follow-up messages that actually work. The first one that I have right now, it's value-based follow-up. You have to follow up with value, not with asking some random questions about like signing the listing or showing the home or this or that, or viewing their home. You send them something that's super useful tied to their home or to their neighborhood actually. So for example, recent local sale, price trend updates, inventory change, or even buyer demand in their zip code. Because you reinforce the expertise, you show them like, okay, awesome, I'm the expert, like I'm the local expert, I'm the local guide that you have to actually hear from. Okay, that's basically it. And the second one, which is call back follow up. Super simple, light touch, like acknowledging your last call. For example, just wanted to follow up on our conversation, or maybe circling back like I promised. Say something like this, okay, and you show reliability without being pushy with them, okay. You're just following up, you're just giving them the value that they actually want to have, okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And the third one, it's curiosity follow up, okay. You send something that makes them want to respond. For example, I found something that is super interested about homes on your street, okay. There is trend like happening in your neighborhood. I thought that you'd like what you'd like to see it, or something like this, okay. You open a loop that they subconsciously want to close, okay, because you created the curiosity with them, okay, because curiosity creates the replies. It's super simple, okay. And fifth thing that I have, the follow-up formula, which is like this 5-step framework that you have to have. The 5-step framework that if you have, like, you crushed it, okay, if you have it. So basically, the first one, reconnect to the first call, okay. Start with context. Like, homeowners don't remember you as well as you remember them, so you have to let them remember you, or to remind them basically, okay. And the second one, which is deliver a small piece of value. Make every single touch like helpful and super and not salesy with them, okay. Think data, insights, trends, anything relevant. So give them the value that they have to, that they actually want. And you do that whereby you ask them the questions on the first call, you know more about their situation, what the reasons of selling their home, and every single thing about their situation and about their limiting beliefs, to have to know or to have understanding about how to give them value, or what value to give them. Okay. And third one, which is keep the tone light and professional with them. How you do that, you avoid sounding urgent or needy or something like that. Okay. So you're not chasing, you're just guiding them. You don't ask for anything, you're just guiding. So step number 4, ask a micro question. Okay, this is the key, because ask something that is super small they can actually answer without any effort that they do. For example, are you still curious about that? Would you like a quick update like once a month, something like this? Okay, micro questions are the bridge for the next conversation. Okay, so set the next step softly, which is one of the most important things, which is not a hard ask, like just a clear path forward. Okay, so for example, you say something like, if you ever want a quick estimate, I can run one anytime. You can do something like this. Okay, or you can say like, if you prefer, I can send a quick like monthly update. Is that okay with you? With the right tone. Okay, because it's easy, low pressure next step that actually gets you to the highest yes rates. The sixth one, which is how often you should follow up without being super annoying or pushy with them. Okay, you can follow up more than you think, but most agents think like, okay, they follow up once, twice, and then they're pushy. It's not about that, it's about how you actually follow up with the homeowner. Okay, as long as you bring value, it's like general guideline, like right after the call. Okay, you can do it right after the call, 48 hours later, 7 days later, and then monthly. Every month you give them the value. Okay, that's super simple. Frequency is never the problem, but irrelevance is. The biggest mistake agents make on follow-ups, which is they actually repitch the seller every single time they follow up. That's totally wrong. That's not the best thing to do. Okay, they makes you look super desperate. Okay, and follow-ups actually are not many listing presentations. You actually follow up with them with value. So instead, every follow-up should answer one subconscious question, which is basically, should I trust this agent with my home or not? Super simple. The eighth one, which is how to convert follow-ups into real appointments. Okay, use the momentum that they create and not you. Okay, what I mean by that is look for micro signals. Okay, they ask a question, they reply quickly, they mention a timeline, they show curiosity after you or about market value, or after you give them the value. Okay, when they open the door, that's actually when you suggest the meeting. Okay, not earlier than that. When they ask something like that, that's when you ask them little question about, okay, I can come like view the home and tell you this and that, to give them value as well, but after you show you view their home. Okay, and follow up is a skill. That's the last thing, it's not a task. Okay, because the agents who master follow-ups actually build deeper relationships, earn more trust, and get more listings even from cold leads. Okay, the first call gets you in the room, and the follow-up actually wins the client. That's super simple. And if you want to know exactly how we put our US based cold calling team into our agents' businesses to get them 2, 3, 4 listings every month, you can click the link in the description, and I'm going to show you every single thing in the video right there. Until then, have a nice, wonderful day. Take care.